Our judicial branch doesn't have an army, does it?
It does not.
Okay. Our judicial branch at the federal and the state level, that you live in the left front pocket of the oil and gas industry. Is that true?
That is absolutely not true, Senator.
Do you live in anybody's left front pocket?
The only
Mr. Duva, you've heard the expression lawfare, have you not?
Yes, sir.
What does that mean to you?
Well, I think lawfare gets to the alleged weaponization of the Justice Department and things.
What does that mean?
Well, it's a term that's been used quite a bit. I think it means that the Justice Department becomes the tool of a sitting president or the Congress or whoever to do its bidding and that only, and not follow the law, not follow the facts as applied to the law.
If one of my superiors came to me and said, look, you gotta prosecute this case, and I looked at it, and either I didn't believe that the defendant was guilty, or I didn't believe I could prove it beyond a reasonable doubt, or I thought it was not in the public interest because it would undermine the integrity of the criminal justice system, I would resign.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down one of the most talked about judiciary hearings, a tense exchange featuring Justice Crane and Mr. Duva that dives deep into lawfare, judicial ethics, and the rule of law. If you care about fairness, accountability, and how our justice system really works, this one's for you. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our weekly political breakdowns. Let's get into it. Justice Crane makes it clear, in Louisiana, judges are elected by the people. This isn't a new experiment, it's a tradition that's been around for generations. He reminds everyone that he had nothing to do with setting up the system, he just runs within it. And when it comes to campaign money, the rules are strict. Judges can't personally ask for donations. Everything goes through a committee. Crane's run 3 times and says he's never solicited a dime himself. That's transparency, something we don't always see in politics. Then comes the curveball. One of the senators hints that Crane is in the left front pocket of the oil and gas industry. Crane doesn't hesitate. He shuts that down immediately, saying
that you live in the left front pocket of the oil and gas industry. Is that true?
That is absolutely not true, Senator.
Do you live in anybody's left front pocket?
The only pocket I live in is the rule of law. That line right there, powerful. It's the kind of statement that reminds you how serious judicial integrity really is. If you agree that our judges should live by the rule of law and not by influence, drop a like on this video right now.
Next up, Senator Kennedy turns to Mr. Duva and asks about lawfare. Duva defines it as using the Justice Department as a political weapon, when those in power use prosecutions to target opponents instead of following facts and law. He warns that it's dangerous because it destroys public trust and leads to biased prosecutions.
Mr. Duva, you've heard the expression lawfare, have you not?
Yes, sir.
What does that mean to you?
Well, I think lawfare gets to the alleged weaponization of the Justice Department and things.
What does that mean?
Well, it's a term that's been used quite a bit. I think it means that the Justice Department becomes the tool of a sitting president or the Congress or whoever to do its bidding and that only, and not follow the law, not follow the facts as applied to the law.
When justice becomes political, fairness dies. Duva says plainly, that's not what we'll do the opposite. Both men agree. Our entire judicial system runs on public trust. There's no army enforcing court rulings. Only the people's belief in the legitimacy of the system. If that faith disappears, jurors stop following instructions, trials fall apart, and justice collapses. Duva adds that prosecutors have to truly believe in a case. Not just that someone's guilty, but that they can prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. And if they're ever told to prosecute unfairly, he says he'd refuse or resign. Integrity comes first. No, sir. It's fine to disagree, fine to appeal, even fine to criticize within ethical limits. But you must still follow the ruling. Because that's the foundation of democracy, the rule of law. Without it, there's only anarchy.
Right. And if they told me, if my superior said, look, Kennedy, you know, what planet did you just parachute in from? You don't have a choice. I'm your boss. I'm telling you to do it. I would resign. How about you?
I have no problem doing that. I would first just say, we're not doing this case, and here's all the reasons, and the discussion could go from there.
Okay. And if you were told to do it or quit, what would you do?
I'd quit.
Okay. Would you ever advise a client not to follow a federal court order?
No, sir.
I appreciate that. Appreciate you not qualifying it. If it's okay to disagree with a federal judge ruling, isn't it?
I often have.
Yep. It's okay to appeal it
Absolutely. We have an appellate section. It's one of the best sections in the criminal division.
within the bounds of legal ethics. It's okay to criticize it, isn't it?
Yes, internally.
But you got to follow it, don't you?
You do, absolutely.
Because that's called the rule of law, isn't it?
It is, and without that, you have anarchy and no confidence in the Justice Department.
I appreciate it, and I appreciate the frank answers.
Thank you, sir.
If you believe the rule of law still matters, don't forget to subscribe for more updates and insights like this.
So, here's the takeaway. This hearing wasn't just about Louisiana or one nominee. It was about what keeps justice alive: honesty, fairness, and courage to stand up for what's right, even when it's not easy. If you found this breakdown helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who loves following the real stories behind Washington, and subscribe for more in-depth summaries just like this. Thanks for watching, and remember, justice only works when we believe in it. Subscribe for more political breakdowns, like and comment your thoughts. Stay tuned for next week's deep dive.